Alright, right, we've got some good news. The transfer window officially is open, and we've made moves already. We are straight down to business. Now, this has been circulating for a couple of days now, about a week. So, of course, you're already expecting who we've signed, and it is, of course, Calvin Ramsay from Liverpool. He's going to be joining us on loan from July, as he's currently still undergoing some, recovery therapy from his knee injury that he sustained not long ago. But yes, here we go. Preston North End have signed Calvin Ramsay from Liverpool on loan for the season. Let's have a look at what Calvin had to say, shall we? I'm delighted to join Preston North End. The Championship is a top league, as everyone knows, and the main thing for me is trying to get game time, and I'm going to be able to do that at a good club. Can't wait to get started. I'm happy to be getting the opportunity to get regular game time in a league, which is important for me. I just need to work hard and try and play as many games as I can. There were quite a few clubs interested, but when I spoke to the manager, everything he said was spot on. The way the team plays, they like to play attacking football and keep the ball and get forward. I think that suits my game because I can score and assist goals and I like getting at people. Ultimately, Preston suited me the best. The 19-year-old made his senior bow for Aberdeen in March 2021 and went on to make 39 appearances for the Dons. Sweet. Manager Ryan Law said, I'm very pleased we managed to get Calvin through the door on a season-long loan. It's too hot. He fills a position we've been looking to fill for a while, as it gives us good competition down that right hand side where Brad Potts has obviously been fantastic. It gives us options now too. We've got a right back in the building as someone who can play right wing back. Energetic, dynamic, can get himself up and down the pitch. Liverpool obviously invested a lot of money in him after he came through Aberdeen, so we know the quality he's got. I believe it was 6.5 million they got this lad for, so high valuation, of course. So yeah, that's some pretty good news that to start us off with, I suppose. He will join us on the 15th of July. As I said, he's going through a bit of recovery therapy right now, but it's all well and good. So he'll be joining us for the pre-season and stuff like that, and that's when we'll officially get the photo of him, probably with the North End kit. As right now, this is a standing image. He doesn't look too happy here, but it is what it is. Right. Anyways, so Calvin Ramsay, welcome aboard, son. In terms of other news we have today, I don't want to just announce this, I've got some other news as well. We have a word officially from Tom Cannon's mouth regarding his ambitions, and of course he wants to join the Everton senior team. So let's read Tom Cannon's interview, shall we? Cannon now wants to use his Preston success as a launchpad for his Everton career, and the forward who joined Everton Academy at the age of 10 has revealed his target to force his way into Dyche's plans for the new season. I want to come back for pre-season, impress the manager and hopefully show him what I can do, and then get myself in the squad, Cannon told Everton TV in an in-depth interview. Scoring goals with the under-21s is different from men's football. Now I've gone out to the Championship and scored, hopefully the manager has seen that. It's my aim to score in front of a crowd at Goodison. There's nothing I want to do more. I've gone out on loan and scored at Deepdale, but I know it's a different buzz scoring at Goodison in front of 40,000. I'm looking forward to that, and I will try as hard as I can to do that. Reflecting on the positive spell in the demanding division, Cannon admitted featuring in high-profile under-21 matches against experienced professionals helped preparing for demands of playing regular in a congested Championship schedule. I had a good chat with Paul Tate at the start of the season, and we both agreed it would be good for me to stay at the club until Christmas, try and bag a bunch of goals and see where it takes me in January. The Papa John Trophy was good to get going in. I thought if I could score against these teams, it would hold me in a good seed in January, and ultimately it did, and I think it paid off. The Preston opportunity came up, and I thought it was a good chance to go into a tough league, the Championship, and I did well. It's gone perfect, really. From the under-21s football to men's football is obviously a big difference, but there are different styles, different formations, and even the way the senior players play too. I wouldn't exactly say we are a brilliant example of how many people play, but the lads got experience at the end of the day. Defenders are on your back. They are trying to chat with you as the game is going on, so they aren't making any runnings behind. But it's all a great experience, and it went well. This is it's big news, of course, because we were relying on Cannon to come back after we got some news from a reliable source not long ago saying that there are no plans for Cannon in the senior team, which I should have had this page open. I always forget to do things, but go to Town and Talk on Twitter, as I've said before. Fantastic page. These guys will tell you if there's something that's reliable that's being said. Of course, they've announced the news of Calvin Ramsay, and they've been reporting on Calvin Ramsay for a while now. Literally just last night, Calvin Ramsay to Preston is a done deal last night from a reliable source, and what do you know, it was correct. Let's go down to a couple of more things. Peony are interested in signing Liverpool youngster Bobby Clark on loan. The source is reliable, of course. It's got a number 2 medal, not number 1, so it's not the most reliable source in the world, but it's still got some reliability behind it. So it's good stuff to see, and I can believe it because we don't ever go for anyone if they're not Scouse, Scottish or Irish, and Liverpool are of course Scouse. So, but yeah, look at that, 11th of June. So, so 2 days ago, P&E are set to sign Calvin Ramsay from a secondary reliable source, which again still came through. So there's some potential behind the other claim of Bobby Clark. Now, if we come down here, Alvaro Fernandez is likely to leave Manchester United on loan once again from a reliable source. And I've read from Man United news before, and I do believe that this is a reliable source myself. So I can back up this claim. This one as well. P&E and Swansea are plotting moves for Grimsby Town left-back Anthony Glennon. The Bootle-born 23-year-old racked up 9 assists from left wing-back last season as a key player for the Mariners as they reached the quarter-final in the FA Cup. Now, of course, we've just signed a right wing-back, so to have a left wing-back as well would be, it'd be pretty good. Of course, left wing-back, when we think left wing-back in our head, we think Alvaro Fernandez. So this must be a secondary option if we don't get Alvaro back, or maybe it's ahead of Alvaro, we shall see. But yeah, like I said, plenty of news that's just going all around this page. And as you can see here, it's reporting the reliability of the sources. June 8th, Tom Cannon is not a part of Everton's plans next season. From a source that isn't as reliable as people might think. It's an unknown source in terms of reliable. He's probably heading back to Deepdale for another season from Live Echo News, which is a secondary reliable source. However, probably being the keyword highlighted in the sentence from a Liverpool news source, I think that could just be speculation, if anything. But there is a whole news article right here that goes through it all. So, I'd say just keep your eyes on Town and Talk, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to discredit someone and big myself up for the sake of promotion. I know I should be bigging myself up to try and gain following, but I won't lie to you, Town and Talk do a 10 times better job than I will ever do, and I cannot recommend them more for all your P&E news. So please go and give Town and Talk a follow, give them the support they deserve, because they deserve it on God's earth. They are fantastic. Probably my favourite Preston North End Twitter page going, other than of course the official account and P&E Live. So yeah, congratulations lads, you're doing a fantastic job. Please keep going, and I like the new logo, very nice. But yeah, like I said, couple of bits of news there that I've just told you about, but of course this is the main tidbit. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all for watching. What do you think of the new signing? Any good? Is it not? I've seen a mixed response on Twitter already. People are saying it's not good because he's not had a lot of game time, considering he got signed for 6.5 million, and Liverpool fans are saying that he's garbage. But of course, you probably know how I feel about Liverpool fans. I think they're absolutely I think they're helmets, complete and utter helmets, because the lad didn't play because of an injury, and people are just calling him shit because he's injured. It's Liverpool fans. But yeah, there seems to be a lot of buzz about this guy from our side anyway, saying that he is a good player, and the Aberdeen lot can back that up. So yeah, I'm happy with the signing. I think it's a good first one to get, because we've been wanting that right wing back for ages now. So all that's left. So we do need a striker as well. Of course, we need another attacker, and preferably a permanent one. But an option down that left hand side as well would be good, because as of right now we have Brady on that left hand side who's signed a contract. So to have someone else on that side with him as an option, if we can't get Alvaro, that's what the I think the Grimsby lad, I think it was, be a good option. I don't know what Bobby Clark plays, but I'll do some more digging, and if any more news comes out regarding Bobby Clark, then of course I will cover it. But again, thank you all for watching. Happy transfer day. I'll see you in a bit.